Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Games People Play, Season 1, Episode 7. Alright, so the detective saw Officer Sherry Cooper in the courtside seat in the game. So he wanted to know why is she's there, and that's the nice damn seats that she got. So he saw her, and he said, "Oh, how do you like the games, the basketball games? Are you a basketball fan?" She said, "Yeah, I watch them." He said, "Where?" She said, "Do you watch?" She said, "Yeah, my thing, at my house, and my TV." And basically questioned her. He questioned her and said how the hell she got the game. She said, "Oh, I won some freaking video contest." He said, "Just tell me the real reason." And she said, "Well, then was proceeding to freaking tell him about her family, her cousin, her mother, showing pictures, everything." He said, "You got a nice family, but I'm not here for that. I just want to know about the why you got to the games." She said, "Well, somebody gave me a tape or something like that, and exchange for the security footage of the tape, I would get 10 freaking games tickets." So I was like, "Oh, so somebody paid her for the tape and exchange to get tickets for the game." So I said, "Oh, girl, you gonna lose your job for that." So he asked her, "Can he get the tape back?" He didn't want to try to live for a little job, but he just gave the tapes. "Can I get the tapes?" And she just tried not to get the tape. So she said, "Oh, here's this, and here's that, here's that." To the point he fired her. He said he had to let her go. I would say, "Damn, girl, your job is that type of that important for you to get fired." And I think she thought she would get a good payday because when she got this good ass footage, of Vanessa in this case and everything, and that could help his case like that, she could get money out of it. So that's what exactly what she wanted to do. So from there, Marcus and Vanessa went had a dinner date. I'm trying to make this a long video because it was too much. Had a dinner date, and they both get a text messages from the lawyers to meet them with them tomorrow morning so they can rehearse for the detective. Because they're going to meet the detective soon, and they got to rehearse their answers so they won't be too tripped up and not feel they was guilty, because there was really not much evidence linking them to them yet. But they are persons of interest, so it's like we need to figure out more things and to get them to figure out what happened to this Kalinda Waters, right? Because I don't think Marcus and Vanessa did anything, but it does look bad because she fought him and all that stuff, and he was having an affair with her. So they have a lot of motives to want her dead, but we don't know who actually really did that to make her look like it was the Kings that killed her. All right, so Oz Prime get a call. Ma'am J was in the office. He get a call from the lady, and I was thinking it's Cooper because she has the tape, and she said, "Oh, I got this tape. She beat her ass." He said, "What?" "Oh, you said, well, yeah, I got the tape of Vanessa fighting Kalinda Wallace and everything, and all that stuff." He said, "What? You got a tape? You got exclusive?" She said, "Yeah, I got exclusive tape." So he went to go see Nia, and Nia was on one because she's feeling some type of way about not getting no dick from Eric. So now she's still in a freaking funk about Eric. So when MJ, even though she was in a funk, she told freaking MJ the truth about what's going on. That MJ came in, he said, "Yo, somebody got a tape about Vanessa fighting Kalinda and everything." And she said it was a tape. Like, she knew that Vanessa fought the girl, but she didn't know it was a tape out there of the incident. So he said, "Oh, well, if you didn't ask the question like that, that means you knew." She said, "Yeah, I could have knew that. She told me about it. It was like that, but I knew there was no tape out there." He said, "Well, can we get this? It's like, this is the exclusive. We can get this. It's like, it can up our game." And she said, "No, I'm not doing that." And he said, "Oh, because your friend, get out your friends, all that stuff." She said, "It's not because my friend, because you all people know that how the court injustice, the court system is with our black people. They prove us guilty until we prove innocence. And having that video out leak means that it will show her being more guilty than being innocent, and that she had to prove her innocence or how guilty she is by hiding what she has known." So it's like, by looking at the story, I'm not gonna be part of portraying the objective public eye into her not having a fair trial. And I said, "Oh, girl, you vet him." And he just had enough. She said, "If you don't like it, you have any issues, you can pack your bags and go back to New York, and I'll buy your bus ticket." I said, "Oh shit, girl, you is not serious. You are serious, girl. You is not playing." So he said, "Well, I go tell the lady I'll pass." He said, "You do that." So he passed on the story. She said, "Oh, well." Have a nice day. And later on, she apologized to him. He came to the office. He said, I want to apologize to you because it wasn't about you. It was, I was feeling some way about Eric. Even though she was so true, but she said everything because anger sometimes do bring the truth out of you. But at the same time, she didn't have to go off on him like that and blew his head off. But he was like, just go home, girl, and make it up to Eric and freaking get the dick. Like, come on, now he's leaving tomorrow, so you, if you want this, you gotta go have it. Put your lingerie on, go over there, and just lingerie on, go over there and just do what you gotta do with Eric's like that. But Eric is on one. So Eric went to see Terrence, because I think he IT, because he could be able to stalk people where they at and find people where they at, because he's a computer nerd geek. So he went to see Eric, and Eric went to see Terrence, and saw Terrence and asked him a question and all that stuff. He said, what to do? I got something to do. And he said, you know about Nia? He said, yeah, I know about Nia. She said, why you was at her house? He said, we was doing something. He said, well, I'm her boyfriend, and I'm going to have a problem with you be at the house. He said, oh, well, you got something to do with her. It's not about me. And he said, what you got to do out of here? He said, well, me and Nia's friends, and I want her more than that. So it going to be down, whatever. I said, oh, shit, Terrence. And he said, no, that's my girlfriend. I said, and she go good enough that. She said, well, you don't have nothing to worry about. I said, that's exactly what I'm saying. Shit. If you so worried about him, you don't have no worry about it if Nia is your girl. So if you think you're losing Nia, then something else got to come and give. Because you keep hammering her about this, then she's going to step away. And she don't want to step away. She haven't cheated on you yet, Eric. So get out of your feelings and let it go. But I understand how Eric feels like, come on now. You can't hide this whole man. He didn't be up front and telling me this. I had to find out about him by mistake, and he still couldn't hide his secrets. So it's like, let's go, girl. Come on. So let's move on. So later on, Nia went home trying to seduce him on stuff, and he was out of it. He trying to leave a day early. He didn't try to have it. He said, I saw Terrence. She said all that stuff, and she was wondering how he found her and what you question and basically all that stuff. Back and forth, back and forth. And she said, no, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with you. Everything. You not trying to give me anything. You still up on this everything. I said, there's nothing going on between us. We haven't done anything. But you want to still be mad, I go back. And he said, you don't want to do it, you don't do this. And that's that. I said, oh my gosh. Eric is a good guy. And I know his heart might be broken. But she didn't do anything yet. But I understand why he's upset. It's like you didn't have to hide this a secret. You could at least be straight up with him. And he would come down here. And she did say everything in New York was perfect. But when she came to LA, it just so crazy. And that runs her ex. And it's a lot going on. So that was that. So Layla is so worried about Susie Q. Because Susie Q is not answering the phone. She thinks Susie Q is missing, which it is because the guys got Susie Q. So we don't know what happened to her. So missing everything. So she's just like, she went to see Roxanne. She went down to that place where she first was going to audition at. And then they said, oh, God, good God, it's LA. I don't think you was going to be here. So like that, I ain't put you on the schedule. So I ain't here for that. So she went to see Roxanne. And said, Roxanne, I need to talk to you like that. Roxanne tried to throw her off. She said, listen, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to let this girl let you know who you really are. Who you really trying to show you. And I tell you the real deal about you. So Roxanne is looking at the lady. And the other lady was like, looking at her, was like, Roxanne, all right, come on. She said, listen, yeah, Susie Q? Oh, yeah, I know Susie Q. I know Susie Q. And everything. And then try to play it off like she didn't know. She said, I know Susie Q. Yeah, I try to accommodate. Reach out to her, and she not even answering her phone calls. My phone calls and everything. She said, well, I told her not to reach out to you. But I think she's really missing. And that was stuff. And she did this gig at Sunday. And she said, well, I ain't telling about no gigs on Sunday. And I was like, oh. She said, listen. The people I work with have strict rules and strict rules and regulations that they must follow. And it's there for the protection. So if you break the rules, it's at your own risk. So I can't really tell you because you was under strict guidelines and you break that. You decided to break that guidelines, so you on your own. And you just lucky that you're not dead just like the other chick. I said, ooh, girl, Sister Q's not dead yet, but you talk about Kalinda? Oh, yes. So later was like, ooh. So later went on to see the detective. Now, that bitch did real quick. She went to see the detective to find out more about Sister Q. So she said, I know you gave me a call to contact you to let you know if I remember something and I want to talk to you about something. He said, oh, you remember something? What can you tell me about? She said, oh, it's not about that. I don't care about that. She said, I'm talking about my friend Susie who be missing. He said, what's her name? Sister Q. She said, Q? He said, I don't know her last name. But I know she been missing all that stuff. So they had a talk. And they had a talk and sat down trying to get more information from her about Susie Q. So that was that. All right, so yeah, so Marcus, his foot is still messed up. He's he sprained it. The doctor diagnosed had a mild, a severe, high ankle spring, um, sprained ankle basically, and he said he gotta take a week to 10 days off the game to practice or something. He said he can't do that because his money and he needs to be there. Stuff. So he said, okay, cool. Meanwhile, Kareem is all up in the doctor bag, trying to look at his stuff and like that. He said, Kareem, get out my bag. Like he, like a child chastised, a father chastised a child. Get my bag, Kareem. Get out my bag. He kept touching the bag, kept touching the bag. I said, Kareem, get off his bag, y'all. And he said, listen, all right, I'm going to give you a shot of oxycodone, all that stuff we put in your leg, and maybe it could get you better. So he did that, get the needles, and then Kareem put the money in his bag, all that stuff, and doctor said, Kareem, I miss you at the court and everything. And like, what you gonna come back on? So I miss you. He said, I'm working back again on pro. He said, okay, cool. It was like that. But he said, can you give me some? Can you give me something? He said, no, I'm not giving you nothing. No, leave, boy. I'm not giving you nothing. So move on from that. All right, so here goes. So they went to see their respective lawyers. Both had each their own criminal lawyers, and they were rehearsing about when they see her, the timeline, the time, whatever, all that stuff, the relationship, what happened. That was that. That was all the questions. So they met with the detectives. And then Vanessa was answering questions just like the lawyer was asking her. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Don't give him any room for misinterpretation so he gonna put against you. He said, leave it like that. Now, Marcus was giving his little answers too, but he was probably giving a little bit more open to leeway type answers that could trump him, but he still kept it cool. All right, up to the point they were both were doing good. Up to the point that he asked Vanessa, um, "How do you feel when you find out about this thing going on with we found Kalinda and Marcus in bed together?" And they came in. She said, "I was disappointed." And he said, "Were you not angry about that?" Or something like that. She said, "No, that's not my nature." So when he did, he showed her the tape and showed her that Vanessa chasing Kalinda out the thing. He said, "Girl, get away. If you come back again, I will kill you." I said, "Oh, shit, that's not disappointing, girl. That was anger." So it just showed that. And the lawyer had to shut that down because I was saying that was going to look bad. Because now it shows that she has a motive to kill her, and that's the exact thing that happened. And she was all freaking upset about that. So they left her out. She said, "Well, that was good." And then with Marcus, they were talking, and he was doing good until they come to find out. He said, "Did you know she was pregnant?" He said, "Who told you I got her pregnant?" He said, "Oh, so you knew." The lawyer ended that. I was like, "Oh shit." So he knew, and that was that. So they walked out, and that's what Vanessa saw later at the thing. So I was like, "Oh." So Nia boss want Nia to freaking get the story. And now Leah was trying not to do it, so like that. She said, "Yeah, I know you. I know you. That's your girl and everything. And I know you don't do the story on your girl." I was like, "So what I want to do is that I was gonna bet on that freaking video, but she said that person wants too much money, and I'm not doing that. So what I'm gonna do, I want you to do the story, but I want you to give me the in-depth detail of who really killed Kalinda Waters. Give me that, and you be all good. Because it's only good if you can point out who really killed the girl. So other than that, you can get your resources, you can get the manpower that you need, and the money, but you need to give me a real in-depth story. Unless you won't be working here." Basically, she said it will be good. But she didn't really fire her. She said she was going to fire her, but she just said, "Listen, give me that real story, and that's the only thing I'm going to accept. Nothing less. And I don't care who or the killer. Give me that in-depth story." She said, "Okay, cool." All right, so that's when Terrence, she met with Terrence, and Terrence told her that Kalinda was pregnant. She said she was pregnant? Yes. the connection with those Kalinda and the connection with Kalinda was Roxanne. Roxanne called, does everything, whatever happens. So she needs to connect with Roxanne, and that was that. And then Travis made the movie say he wants Ania, and he don't care. She was Eric. So make your move. Let me know, boo. I said, oh, okay, okay, shit. I was like, shoot, I have to fix myself. So I was like, and he walked out, and Leah's so stuck. So she went to see Vanessa, and she told Vanessa that Kalinda was pregnant, and she said it was Marcus. She said, "I'm so sorry. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is she was pregnant." So then Vanessa went to tell Nia that she saw Layla at the day, and she thought Layla was trying to plot against her and everything, all that stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. And she said, no, go ask her if she was involved and all that stuff. So she called Layla, and Layla said, oh, we're not friends, all that stuff. He said, cool. She got to ask her a question. She said, girl, I wasn't even about them. It was about my friend Susie Q that was like that. And I was talking about my friend Roxanne. She said, oh, Roxanne. She said, yeah, Roxanne know about Kalinda, so like that. All that stuff. She said, there must be a connection. She said, there must be a connection with those two girls. So she said, I really don't know. So he said, can I meet with you the next day? She said, well, yeah, I don't know. You could come in tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. The next day in the morning, she thought that was Nia knocking on the door. And they figured later got yanked out her apartment and put it in the trunk. I said, oh, girl, that's dangerous. So like that. It must be the guys, because they was after her. They got Susie Q, and then they going after her later. I said, see, that's karma, girl. You can't do that to these people and expect you're going to get away with it. So that was that. Now, before, at the day, Vanessa, the paparazzi was all in the king's house. Barnum and Vanessa, she couldn't deal with this. Somebody was in the bushes, taking a picture of her. She threw champagne at him. And then the freaking wives, Jackie, Ginger, and the other two ladies, got the freaking car, strutting the damn, giving her snacks, giving her food, giving her pizza. That pizza looked ugly and terrible. I don't know what kind of pizza that is, but I was a nasty ass looking ass pizza. So giving the pizzas, giving the things, strutting the pose, and I distracted the paparazzi for a little bit. Then went to see Vanessa, and they told Vanessa, say, listen, you need to get this paparazzi on your side because you can swing the story to your advantage. Don't let them play your story. You play your story to your working. So you need to get them on your side, unless there's something else that's gonna be out there. You don't have no on the pop-up. She said, based on what they say, that tape is long enough for them. They said, okay, cool. So we're gonna help you, girl. We can give you acting. We can give you some martial arts class. We can get your fighting class. We can get your hair done or something. You look innocent, girl. And that was sad. She needed some time to break. But that was the episode, y'all. That wasn't too much. I'll say we can't wait to see next week what's going on and happen. Tell me what y'all think about this episode. If y'all watch it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all on next time when games people play. Peace.